Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Coming up, a battle to represent the NFC in this year's Super Bowl, and we've got a potential classic in store, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Washington Commanders. Hello, everyone. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Garden. The postseason continuing here on EA Sports, and man, it is electric in here, and it should be conference championship time.
I don't know about you, but my butterflies in my stomach, they have iron wings in this one. And every guy I've ever talked to has all said that.
Pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Coming up, a battle to represent the NFC in this year's Super Bowl, and we've got a potential classic in store, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Washington Commanders. On the Philly sideline, there's head coach Nick Sirianni. His guys looking to finish off their improbable run from wild card team to conference champions. On the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guys earned the right to host this game, and now just one win away from solidifying their spot as the best team in the conference. One of these teams will represent the NFC in the Super Bowl in 2 weeks' time. Which will it be as we're underway in the NFC title game? And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Philly's offense getting ready, and Jalen Hurts ready to lead them. The second-round pick who started his career at Alabama, then finished with an electric senior season at Oklahoma.
And we can talk all we want about football. Being a team game and leaning on different parts and aspects in order to get it done. And that's entirely true during the regular season. Some weeks it's the defense, the special teams, running the football. But in the playoffs, all the pressure reverts to the quarterback, and he has to play well and play at a really high level in order for his team to win.
Hurts completing this one quickly. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
A gain of 13 yards.
They'll run with a rookie drafted in the 3rd round. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. Second and 10 coming up.
No gain on the play. Second and 10. At the 38.
Hurts sets up to throw it. They'll set up a screen for Bigsby. Oh, shifts past him. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. From Commander's territory now, it's first and 10 at the 42-yard line. They'll fake the jet sweep and give it to Bigsby. And he can only manage to get a couple. Second and 8 coming up. Ball on the 40 now. Here's second down at 7.
At the 40-yard line.
Here's Hurts to throw. They'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up third.
On the sneak, it's Hurts. And he was going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. So call that no gain on the sneak, and now they're still a yard short here on 4th. On the sneak, it's Hurts. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. A wall of bodies there. Nowhere to burrow through the line on the quarterback sneak. And this defense holds firm here on the opening drive of the night. So out comes the Washington offense as they get their first shot. And they'll be let out by their quarterback now in his 3rd season in the league.
I tell you what, when he is on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one that's capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
Looking to put a drive together. The drive begins with a carry by Krosky-Merritt. And gets by him, and now a little daylight. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Washington
back to Krosky-Merritt on first down. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Tackle made.
Lucas Van Ness in there on the tackle.
1-yard gain. Brings up
second and 9.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one good for 26 and a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
To the air goes Daniels. Middle of the field, he's got McLaurin. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. Second and 2.
8 yards.
Now a second and 2.
Brings up second and 2 at the Eagles' 18-yard line.
Now Daniels. And he finds Austin complete. So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10.
That's another Washington first down.
Daniels with a give to Krosky-Merritt. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Now we'll get a stoppage here as it appears we've got an Eagle slow to get up. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. Here's second and 10. Throwing now is Daniels. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he takes it in for a Commanders touchdown. Terry McLaurin, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Commanders have struck first in this NFC title game. Well, we knew they had the crowd on their side. Their defense has already made a stop, and now here's an opening drive touchdown.
Yeah, how about the defense making the stop, offense feeling their momentum that they've generated, and turning into points on their side. So now you've got a team working together, and they got the crowd involved fully on their side in this ballgame.
And in this playoff atmosphere, that 12th man means even more. Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. So back onto the field, here come the Eagles for their second drive. Well, they've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on fourth down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't want to get to a fourth down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
They'll run the jet sweep with Brown. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Throw right side, caught by Goddard, the tight end. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time.
1st and goal, Philadelphia.
Bigsby, he is going nowhere in a hurry as he is going to lose yardage here in a big way. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Now whistles and a stoppage here. Looks like one of the Eagles is in some discomfort out there. Now, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. The Commanders' defense looking for a stop here. It's 3rd and goal. Hurts. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. Boy, it's such a good drive. You'd hate to have it end in 3. Do you think about going for it?
Absolutely. I mean, the fact that they've moved the ball so well should lead you to the decision that maybe we should go for it right here. Also, as a head coach, show some confidence in your team. Let them know you think they can go get it.
A great open field tackle is going to stop him shy of the goal line. They get the completion but cannot push forward into the end zone. And the Commander defense able to hold. And the Washington offense heading out. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. Here's Krosky-Merritt to start the drive. And he'll get this only up to about the 3-yard line. Zach Bond there on the tackle.
Well, he got what he could there, just trying to move forward and gain a little bit of yardage and create some space. You know the pressure is going to be tough defensively.
They'll run once more with JCM. And a short gain here as he gets it up only to about the 6. They'll come up facing 3rd and 5.
Now 3rd and 5.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Now he's going to step up and run. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
First down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
They go play action. Daniels. That's into the hands of McLaughlin. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50.
That's another Washington Commanders first down. First and 10.
On first down, it's Krosky-Merritt. Nifty move. Oh, he breaks a tackle, and he's got an alley. And he takes it all the way down to the 3. After the big play, a chance to finish now on first and goal.
47 on the play.
Krosky-Merritt going to try and push his way in. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Taking it in for 2 yards out. And the Commanders lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. Nice job of polishing off that drive, but all the credit there goes to that play prior.
Yeah, it certainly does, because after that big play, I think resistance almost felt futile at that point, didn't it? And the very next play, they come right back, quick, fast, and in a hurry, and put it in the end zone.
Kick team out there for the Commanders as they send this one away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Philadelphia's offense ready to give us another look. They'll need to come from behind if they want to play in 2 weeks as they trail early in this NFC Championship game. Hurts and the Eagles come up here first and 10, just shy of the 30. And they'll begin by running the option. And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. And not a lot of success to be found there.
Oh, you got that right, partner, because if you're trying to make guys miss about 10 yards or so downfield, that's a pretty good play. But if you've got to do it in your own backfield, I consider that a problem.
And the Washington pressure gets to him, and he will go down. They push him back 8 yards that time on second down. So after that sack, Hurts and the Eagles, tough spot here, third and long. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. That's complete. It's Collins. They get a big amount back, 18 yards, but they'll still look at a fourth down now.
On third down, you'll give them that. You just want to make sure that you play the first down line. They were able to get him down and force the punt.
And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. Fielded at the 20. That'll go as a punt of 42, 7 on the return. And the Commanders will take over with a first and 10.
27-yard line.
Here's Daniels. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Boyd. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Second quarter now from our nation's capital, and it's Washington in possession of the football. Second down and a yard. As they've got it as we resume action. Daniels looking to throw. Throw left side complete. That's McLaughlin. They go backwards there 2 yards, and second and 1 is now third and 3.
He's forced out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
To throw is Daniels. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have a Commanders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
the middle. Krosky Merritt. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3.
He was taken down at the 50-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
He's got Anderson on the slant.
Daniels pass.
The offense on third down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. Here it's 3rd and 3. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
5-yard gain on the play. And the Washington first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
A run inside. Krosky Merritt pushing through the contact. And a pretty good run there as he gets 7 down to the 33. 2 yards to go, second down.
33-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Again, it's Krosky Merritt. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
That's another Washington first down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. Operating from the gun, Daniels.
They'll go for a gain of 7. And that'll bring up second down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 23-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He completes it to Burley. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Daniels. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down. Working out of the gun, Daniels. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Jaden Daniels taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Commanders continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead.
The kicker on
now they'll line up to kick the extra point. And it is now 21-0. So that drive, 12 plays in length. And in the end, the finishing touch, an 11-yard run. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. And out now come the Eagles. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it 1st and 10. The drive starts with a run by Collins. And a missed tackle there as he pushes forward for a gain of 4.
It's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up the touchdown.
And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. Hurts with a little pop pass on the jet sweep. And this is going to be an Eagles first down as the tackle made at about the 38.
Eagles first down. A gain of 9 yards.
Throwing is Hurts. This is intercepted. Picked off by Trey Amos. And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line. I'll tell you what, credit is due there on them preventing the touchdown after that interception.
How about him chasing him down and not giving up the pick 6? Because what happens a lot of the time is when you see the interception, you just kind of hang your head a little bit and you momentarily pause because you're frustrated. He shook that off and gave great chase and got it done.
Still a great return and very good field position. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. And now they are in prime position, 1st and goal after the interception and return. They'll look to make it pay off for 6 points. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now.
Pickup of 2 brings up 2nd and goal.
Looking to throw. Daniels. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's McLaughlin. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. On 3rd down, Krosky Merritt. Call it no gain on the play, so no help there. And now 4th and goal. Well, if this defense can hold them to a field goal here, what a win that would be.
Not just a win on the possession, but psychologically take over the ball game. But this started with 1st and goal, so they were in 4-down territory right from the beginning. I say you finish it off and go for the touchdown.
Now we'll get a stoppage here as it appears we've got an Eagle slow to get up. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And able to get this out to the 25. The Eagles offense now, they head back on the field. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the 2nd quarter, but you're down.
Want to.
No, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have an Eagles 1st down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6. He finds his man complete. It's Sherman. And they'll come up 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup.
From the gun, it's Hurts. This short throw caught by Goddard. 2 minutes remain in the 1st half of this NFC Championship.
It's a gain of 5.
3rd and 2. Smith will come in motion right. Again, he'll drop to throw. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have an Eagles 1st down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2. Hurts sets up to throw it. And his throw is going to be incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. Back to throw again. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. It's been a pretty long drive. This will be play number 9. And they need 10 yards out of it on 3rd. Over the middle, complete. That's Sherman. And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the 1st.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the 1st down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
And they won't risk defending a return here. That one's out of bounds, and it'll be spotted at the 14-yard line. Washington going to go on offense now late in this 1st half. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that could change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
Second and 10.
Second down and 10.
They'll look to throw again. To the right side and intercepted. And it's a tremendous return as they finally get him at about the 10-yard line.
So first thing crossing my mind is why didn't they just sit on the lead and take it to the locker room? They're in good shape.
Absolutely. And from this spot on the field, now you've given the other side a chance for points here going into intermission.
Yeah, you changed the momentum of the game, and it's something you did not need to do.
The Eagles offense going to take over late in this first half. And they're the recipient of a nice gift here late in the half with a real chance to put points on the board.
And it's been a difficult half for them in terms of putting points on the board. So here with this gift, with this opportunity, they've got to find a way to cash it in.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number one. Here's Hurts to throw. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. So after that sack, Hurts and the Eagles, tough spot here, third and long. They're going to look to throw. He finds his man complete. It's Sherman. Now the Commanders going to burn the second of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. So Hurts is off, and on comes Jake Elliott for the Eagle field goal. This will be spotted at the 20, so it's a 30-yard attempt. The kick by Elliott is good. And they get a little bit closer here as the lead's down to 3 touchdowns. So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Washington going to go on offense one last time in this first half. And with a 3-score lead already, this is not time for a momentum change, so I'd imagine they'd be happy to just take this into the locker room. Well, indeed, try to run it out as they start on the ground. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. To the air goes Daniels. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. Nifty running there, but it'll come on what should be the final play of half number one. So halftime now here on Sunday night primetime. Let's get it to Scott Hansen in Orlando with our
look around the
report.
NFL starts now. It begins at Gillette Stadium. The Patriots at home to take on the Jaguars. And it's Brian Thomas Jr., one of his 2 touchdown catches in the game coming right here. The Jags get the job done, and for the first time in franchise history, they win the AFC and are going to the Super Bowl. And here's a look at the current playoff bracket in the NFL playoffs. Meanwhile, our game has not been all that competitive, a one-sided affair through 2 quarters, as we get you back out to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Jake Elliott.
The Hallis Trophy still hangs in the balance as the second half now underway in the NFC Championship game. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. First possession of the second half now for Washington. And I think here with the lead, CD, they have to resist that temptation of kind of looking ahead. Would you agree?
Absolutely, I would agree. Because they know the stakes. They know the winner of this game goes to the Super Bowl. And this one, it's far from over. They were the better team in the first half, but they do know that they're facing their toughest opponent of the year. And they've got to be prepared for them to fight it out all the way and add a few extra wrinkles in the second half as well. They need to stay on guard.
Looking to put a drive together. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 112 yards rushing for him now in the ball game as he goes over the century mark with the AFC title on the line.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
And that's the kind of run you get when you know Super Bowl berth is in sight. They've got the lead. It's the second half. All those weeks of wear and tear in your body just go away. He's running with purpose now, and that's a heck of a run.
And it's a good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. 10 yards there, good for a Washington first down.
Washington Commanders.
He continues to have a big night here under the lights carrying the football.
And some guys prefer night games. For whatever reason, their bodies react a certain way. They love the spotlight. Maybe that's what it is. The best seats in the house, the ones where he's carrying the football for his offensive teammates. The worst seats, the 11 guys trying to tackle him on defense.
It's now second and 6.
Out of the gun, they go with Krosky Merritt. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
I don't care what the emphasis is in the NFL at any given time. Every defense is still going to say their #1 goal every game is stop the run. And right now, they're not doing that. And that really chips away at your confidence.
And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And this is going to be ruled out, I think, just inside the 20. Yes, it will. Side judge calls it at the 19-yard line. So here are the Eagles now as they get set for their first possession of the second half. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. They'll begin the drive with Collins. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. They'll set up a screen for Bigsby. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. He'll look to throw. And he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. 39 yards on the punt, just 2 on the return. And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a 1st and 10. A good starting spot for Washington as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. And a handoff up the middle. Turpin. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Now Daniels. Middle of the field, he's got McLaurin. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Fifth catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
A give now to Bill. This is Krosky-Merritt. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
He was tackled at the 27.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Throwing now is Daniels. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Now he's going to step up and run. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Commanders. Jaden Daniels, a 10-yard touchdown run. And the Commanders continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead.
Nothing like understanding where your escape hatches are as a quarterback. Here he's looking, but he knows he doesn't want to force anything. So when nothing avails itself, he slips past the rushers, takes it right up the middle, and takes it into the end zone.
Extra point right down the middle. And that'll increase their lead to 28. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. A solid stiff arm. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Hurts. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. This is fielded at the 27. A good return there, call it 13 yards. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. The Washington offense set to take over. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin.
Complete to number 17, Terry McLaurin. A gain of 2.
Here's Daniels. That is caught. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. A nice pickup of 23 on the 3rd down conversion.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Off the play fake. Daniels. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
This throw incomplete, nearly picked off. And with his pedigree, he doesn't drop many of those. But third down coming up. Daniels looking to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. He's up now to 80 yards receiving in the ball game, and he's got a first down.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
To throw is Daniels. And he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him. That time, Charles, great job keeping him in the pocket and not letting him escape.
And, Brandon, I think this was a great example of the front and the back working together, meaning the back covering, no place to go with the football. And the front, terrific job on the edge so he couldn't escape outside. And then, of course, the inside pressure kept him hemmed in as well.
They go play action. Daniels. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. And his kick is right there. It's good, and that will extend their lead even further. So tack on 3 more, though this, it's just a rare drive where they did not find the end zone.
Yeah, you're right about that, partner. But at this point, I don't think you're too concerned about that. You just want to possess the football for a while and drain the clock. If you can get 3 out of it, that's great, too.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He'd love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Over the middle to Smith. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29. The Eagles send out their punter now, as he's on for the 5th time here today. Taken from just outside the 30. It'll be a 39-yard punt, 4 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. On the bootleg, it's Daniels. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. And we're in the 3rd quarter of the NFC title game. This is 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Daniels. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. 1 quarter remains until the NFC crowns its champion. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he's going to have a Commanders first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6.
That's good for a Commanders first down.
He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
Give to Krosky Merritt. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Mitchell on the tackle. It's a gain of 5.
Now we got whistles before the snap. Looked like one of the Commanders jumped.
45-yard line.
A false start penalty, and now they're back to needing 10 yards on second down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 35. 15 yards there on the catch and run.
10 at the 35-yard line.
Partner, I know we're still in the afternoon slate here. Some primetime games still on the docket, but it's going to be tough to top this effort. What an offensive performance we have seen. They have been unstoppable from the moment we began this game, and they're not holding back. They're still throwing the football here in the fourth.
They certainly are, and let me tell you something. If you're old school, you don't like this at all. But in today's football, you just go ahead and savor it. Watch a team execute at a high level. Doesn't matter what the scoreboard says.
On the give, Krosky Merritt. That's some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone. 154 yards rushing for him now as he tries to will his guys into the Super Bowl.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
They'll run on first down. Turpin. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll keep it on the ground. Turpin. And he stopped immediately there. Now, whistles and a stoppage here. Looks like one of the Eagles is in some discomfort out there. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. And this offense on third down today, they've been really good, converting 7 of their 10 tries. This is 3rd and 7. Now Anderson. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. On the ground, Krosky Merritt. And he's in. Touchdown, Commanders. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Commanders are closing in on a Super Bowl berth now as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Well, nothing fancy there, Charles. You had 3 tight ends on the field. They were going to run the football. The defense knew it, but the defense couldn't stop them.
And I haven't met an offensive line yet that doesn't get more satisfaction out of running the football into the end zone than pass protecting. They had determination on their side, and they got it done.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. And their dream of a Super Bowl berth so close 3 quarters ago, but obviously starting to slip away if it hasn't already. They need points here and in a hurry. Throwing is Hurts. Throw left side complete. That's Collins. So that'll be no better than an incompletion, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 29-yard line.
They'll bring the tight end in motion right. Now a handoff to Bigsby. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
A gain of 24 yards. And the Eagles first down. 24-yard gain on the play.
Got his man complete over the middle. It's Smith. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Devontae Smith.
They go play action with Hurts. And spins away. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line.
Gain of 8. That's good for an Eagles first down.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And his throw is incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they've forced in this runaway contest.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts. He finds his man, complete. That's Sherman. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3.
A gain of 7 yards. And it's 3rd.
Hurts sets up to throw it. He'll try to pick it up himself. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the first.
First down. A 5-yard gain on the play. First down, Eagles.
Hurts with a quick throw, complete. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds.
A gain of 5 brings up second.
Throwing on second down. Hurts. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 1.
The Commanders bringing out the nickel package on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Eagles first down. First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Out of the gun, this is Collins. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. Now we get a stoppage because, as you can see, a member of the Commanders in some obvious discomfort. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. So they've been in the red zone 3 times, and it's yielded just 3 points. Can they find the end zone here on 2nd and goal? Here's Hurts to throw. That one thrown away from the pocket. The officials kind of looking at each other, but they'll say there was a receiver in the area, so no penalty, just an incomplete pass. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jalen Hurts, a 9-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter.
If you're going to play quarterback in the NFL, you've got to have great vision, and you've got to remain calm when things break down in the pocket. Both of those traits are on display there. He surveys the situation, sees the middle of the field open, so he's just going to step up and take it himself. Very well done there.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
Kick off for Philadelphia.
Football. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. And careless with a football there on the kick return.
And one thing I love about going to practices is trying to get around coaches and hear their catchphrases and what they really... We haven't been to a single one yet this year where a guy fielding a kick, you don't hear, tuck it away, tuck it away, tuck it away. And this time, they turned it over.
Ball security eluded him. On 1st and 10, it's Bigsby. And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down.
First down.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Now he'll tuck this and run. Hurts fumbles it. And does Washington have it? They do.
You've had to put up with me in this booth. I'm going to try and be simple this time and succinct. It simply has not been their night.
No, I think that fumble's kind of indicative of how this whole evening's gone, isn't it?
Without a doubt. I mean, they've tried, but nothing has ever really taken throughout the game. That's why they're down so big.
The Commanders preparing for their next possession. And they have to be feeling pretty good. Comfortable fourth quarter lead as they take over following the fumble recovery. Here's Krosky-Merritt to start the drive. And a productive gain out to the 14 after starting at the 7. It's a gain of 7.
Down at the 14-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Here's 2nd and 3. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Commanders football as we get back to it. They've got a 2nd down now as they look to salt this one away. They'll run once more with JCM. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. The heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. Play clock down to 0, and that's going to be a delay.
Delay of game, offense.
And the delay of game penalty makes this much more difficult. 3rd and 8. Daniels with a give to Krosky-Merritt. And they're going to get him down shy of the 1st at about the 13-yard line. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now. Standing about a yard deep in his own end zone. Let's take it inside his own 40. 45 yards, that's what the punt goes for. 5 on the return. And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10. Now Philadelphia ready to get going on offense again.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Hurts. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40.
Eagles, 1st down.
They'll get that one out quickly to Brown.
Complete to number 11.
And for all these guys, whether you're a rookie, a 10-year veteran, there's no feeling like this NFC champs.
And you feel like family. Never at any time do you feel more like family than when you're sharing the joy of being the NFC champs. And now everyone gets to say they're going to the Super Bowl.
And that does it for the conference championship. For Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And for our entire crew, we'll see you 2 weeks at the Super Bowl. This is the NFL on EA Sports.